What's up, millionaires? It's your boy Millionaire E coming at you with a movie review. Now, before we get started, I'm gonna sing you a little sample for my CD. Millionaire E sings Christmas songs. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir. Folks dressed up like Eskimos. I'll put the link in the description. Y'all can buy my CD. Buy my mixtape. Just kidding, y'all. Now I got a CD. It's just me singing. But what we're going to be talking about is The Santa Claus. Y'all, this movie is about a man named Scott Calvin. And, he is a toy maker. Which is very, very convenient for his next job. And what is that, you may ask? He becomes Santa. How, you may ask, he becomes Santa? He kills Santa and puts his clothes on and takes his job. Now this man's kicking down Santa's door. It's like, you're fired! So, the whole movie starts out with, Scott Calvin being the workaholic kind of dad and not being in his son's life, which leads to the divorce between him and Laura. And so now Laura, she has a husband named Neil who is known for his ugly sweaters. And their son Charlie. Charlie's like, I don't want to go to his house. He's boring. And Scott's like, what about Santa Claus? You believe in Santa Claus? Charlie's like, who's Santa? Neil tells me Santa's not real. And man, let me just tell you, Neil is a therapist. And I would tell you throughout all three of these movies, I can both love and hate Neil because Neil has this one just smirk on his face. Like he looked like he's the shady kind of person, but you don't know it. But it's a really cool movie. So you start out with the first where Scott Calvin becomes Santa Claus and he has to deliver all the presents to all the children. But the first time he does it, he's all like, yeah, I don't like it. He's like, he's new to the job, so he kind of learns to get into it. So then there are three movies. The second movie is where Charlie has grown up, Lara's still with Neil, and there's a problem. Santa is losing his beard, which is not a very good thing. And what we learn to find out is he's losing his magic because he needs to find a maid, Mrs. Claus. If he doesn't find a Mrs. Claus, there is no Santa Claus. So he's like, oh crap, I gotta find a woman. Now he wants to clone himself, and he clones himself and brings in a clone of Santa, which becomes a dictatorship. And spoiler alert, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, the third movie. So Santa, he's got his wife. Charlie's good. We still got Neil and Laura together. And also they have a new little kid, Wendy. So it's good. It's pretty good, yeah. And Mrs. Claus, she's pregnant. She's got a child. So what could possibly go wrong in this third movie? Well, Mrs. Claus is like, I want to see my family. I'm tired of looking at elves. No offense, elves. Not taken. So she's like, I'm tired of looking at them. I want to see some people. So Scott's like, you know what? Let's bring your parents here. And, they kind of do that type of thing where the parents of the woman doesn't like the male. They downgrade them in every way. All this, and it leads Scott Calvin to doing something that kind of reminded me of the movie It's a Wonderful Life. In It's a Wonderful Life, there was this man, he was doing a whole bunch of good stuff for his family, and then he couldn't take care of his family, so he was going to end his life. And y'all may be like, what kind of movie is this? Dang, you talk about this and Santa Claus? Did Santa Claus end his life? No, Santa Claus didn't do that. What I'm saying is, it took the dude in It's a Wonderful Life kind of throughout his whole life and what would he be without, what would happen without him. So the same was with Scott Calvin when he wished his life away because of so much stress of the presents and the toys and his wife Because also, he's not spending enough time with his wife. And she's pregnant. So it's a lot of stuff in that. And then, well, that's all the movies. And I encourage y'all to check them out. I found as I have the Blu-ray version, which has all 3 of them in there. So check the movie out if you want. If you like it, cool. If you don't, it's fine. And I encourage y'all to like the video, subscribe, share with your fam, and tell me what is one of your favorite Christmas movies. Mine is The Santa Clauses. And also, just a side note, have you noticed that every single Christmas movie doesn't have Rudolph in it? Like, each movie has all the reindeer, but they don't have Rudolph. So that's a pretty weird thing. But I'll see y'all later, millionaires. Bye, y'all.